What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Your host, Mr. LOC, here, back with another one. All right, so part 3, what now? The after shoot. So I was going to do a little video at the end of this, just to talk about it and to compare a little bit. Here's everything we've done in the 3 videos. Everything that's been in the 3 videos is on this table right here. And while we're doing this, I'll go ahead and reload my mags so they're put up and ready for the next time I want to shoot. So if you guys will pardon the noise, I'd be greatly appreciated. And while I'm doing this, and maybe you can see some of the foibles and what it takes to get this thing ready for operation. So the MPX. Just got done putting 240 rounds down, 120 of which were CO2, and the other 120 were on HPA. Both experiences absolutely wonderful. Here's a compartment I was talking about on the bottom where you can keep your tool. You might have heard it rattling around in that last video we did. Yeah, the first 120 were CO2 and the second 120 were HPA. You tell me down below which you preferred or which you thought you liked better. So, since I have the ammo in my hand, we're going to talk about the ammo. The issues I had with my ammo. And if you don't know how to load these, I'm going to show you. See, there's a metal band up top. Make sure it's facing down on your mat. Okay? Get your pellet. Set it in there. Once you have it set in there, you just get the little nub part, push it from the back, make sure it seats, you hear it click, and that's it. Okay, so talking about the ammo. First video I shot both the Venom lead and the Crosman hollow point. Oh, I put that one in backwards. Put it in backwards. Okay, and so I'm going to discard that. Yeah. With the Venom lead, which is on the left up here, 0 issues. Fired all of, let's see, it was 2 mags. So all 60 of those went off without a hitch. All right, which, I would not expect any less from the ammo that's made to go with the air gun that we're sending downrange. We put the Crosman hollow points in, which we always use as a staple in a lot of other guns for testing. Which always, I wouldn't say always, which usually proves to work pretty well. Doesn't matter what I put them in, except this time. Now, the first mag, most of it went, I thought, they were sending pretty well. I might not get all these loaded by the time I get done talking about this gun. So right around the second mag, probably about a quarter ways through, we got a chop on, or jam on one of the rounds that was coming out. We kept going with the mag, see if it was, you saw what happened. Anyway, so I don't recommend those Crosman hollow points. for this particular air gun with these mags. They seem, the shape of them, I don't know if they have a problem leaving the belt or leaving the belt and entering the chamber. However, they got caught up in there, and I will not be using those again. We did come back, shoot with the high pressure air. And this time we did again the Venom lead, Sig Air Venom lead, and we did these Crossman pointeds. And the Crossman pointeds did fantastically in there, just as well as the Venom ammo did. The profile in the belt is not this similar. Here, I'll load up those next so I can show you if you're able to see it. And depth are very similar to each other once you look at them and they're loaded in there. The hollow points look a little bit different. It fills up it fills the cavity a little bit differently. I really can't explain it much more differently than that, but that's what it does. The pointeds and the SIGs and these Venoms, they work and they sit quite similarly in here. And like I said, I'll show you once I get them in there. So going from CO2 to the HPA is not a difficult feat at all. As you see, you just get the adapter, the tank, put them together, and away you go. Just like you do with the CO2. The only difference is you get way more shots. Now, as far as the power, the feet per second, I couldn't tell you. I did not take the chrono out there to test it. I'll have to do that another time. It's quite dark outside. We're losing light. The sun's gone down. But maybe that'll be the next video. We'll do a chrono test between the CO2 and the HPA. But I can tell you, like, I got all 4 mags out of this, well, with the exception of the half a mag of that, the half of the last mag that I shot that had the Crossman hollow points in them. Because of the issue I had, I did not want to finish it. But I have no doubt that I would have gotten 120 shots, all 4 mags complete. No doubt at all with that CO2. With the high pressure air, as you see, or as you saw, we had it up to 3,000 PSI. It's regulated at 1,100 PSI, so the manufacturer says. And we've only dropped down to 2,000. We lost 1,000 PSI out of 4 mags. And we can probably shoot another 8 mags. I wouldn't shoot, no. I'll shoot 4 more mags. I don't like shooting below 1,000. I really don't like shooting below 1,000. So realistically, for me, I'm getting 8 mags. You can get plus. You can get more than 8 mags out of this tank if you dare to shoot below the 1. I just don't, because I don't want to create any problems or jams. So let's get these pushed in here really quickly. All right, and that's 30. So, okay, so here we have the backside. The top are the Crossman pointeds. Okay, let's flip them over. Now you can see The gap is a little bit more filled out with the bottom one with the Sig Air Venoms because they are domed rather than pointed, but the depth is not dissimilar. It's very, very similar. Don't put those in here. Okay, so we got that set up. Let's do some comparing here. So we have the HPA and the CO2 sitting out here. The length, you can see it's going to be quite a bit longer. Okay, quite a bit longer. I'm going to say quite a bit. This is your CO2. Imagine this is in here. This collapses all the way down to here, whereas your HPA keeps going out to here. Let's go for length. I'm not going to say what it says. Well, what does it say on the box for length? Does it say? Overall length, 25.75 inches. Okay, so that's with this, I'm assuming. So let's go here. So you're looking about 30 inches with the HPA. And let's go ahead and take it off. No, I don't want to because I really don't want to feel like fiddling with that. So let's go from here to here. I see 20, just about 26 inches. So yeah, 25.75, if that's what you want to go by, I say 26. So 26 to 30, so that's 4 inches. We'll get 4 inches in length, right? We did say 30. Call that 30, 26. That's a good 4 inches. So you got a good 4 inches in length. That plus weight. I'm not gonna weigh the HPA. It says 6.2 pounds. That should be with this. This is a little bit more than 6.2 pounds. Shot count, heft. I mean, the trade-off here is not negligible. You have a weight gain, but a higher shot count. As far as power, that's to be determined. Yeah, weight loss, lower shot count. This you can just quickly change in the field. You can just unscrew your CO2 when you're done, screw it back in, reload, and go. You're going to need a pump or a compressor for this. So upside, downside, you weigh your options. It all depends what, where, and how you're using this as to what setup you're going to need. But yeah, I rather like, I like this, the HPA setup. I think I'm going to leave it on there. As far as after I take this off the fillet, I'm going to take this off the fillet. Then I'm going to put an on-off valve here because I don't know about leaving this pressurized, which will add another inch. So you're looking at 31 inches now. So another 5 inches. But that's okay. I'd rather put the on-off valve here and have peace of mind than just leaving this on here pressurized the entire time and not knowing if that's okay to do with this. I've seen a lot of people in here talk about the problems they're having with theirs, and I thought I was the lucky one to not have any problems until a couple of weeks ago. So I don't know exactly what they said they did to my, I read the thing off the sheet. I don't know where it is. But whatever they did, they fixed it. It works. Now I'm not going to open this thing up. I saw videos and there is way too many things going on in here for me to open it up. I'll leave it to the professionals over there at Sig. You guys do an awesome job. Thank you very much. But yeah, hopefully I don't have any issues anymore. I haven't kept count before this how many rounds I have sent through this air gun. Maybe I should start keeping track. So right now we're sitting at 240 after the repair. Right? So yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it today. I'm going to go ahead, load these up off camera, get this filled up, get my on-off put on there, and we'll be golden. Thanks for listening to me waffle. Thanks for listening to me chat and letting me know my thoughts about my MPX. If you got one of these, let me know what you think about yours. Please comment down below. Like I said, let me know what you think about yours. If you have any problems with yours, what problems you had, how you remedied those problems. And please like, subscribe, and share so we can get this stuff out there so other people can share our experiences. And yeah, thank you guys for all your support. God bless, peace. Something is better than nothing. This is not the order I normally do it in. Let's start it over. It's your host, Mr. LC, signing out, telling you something is better than nothing. Keep you and yours safe and prepared at all times. God bless and peace. Catch you guys next time.